Kevin Gausman, about as popular as any guy, has been around these parts for many, many years, and there are many good reasons for that.
Kevin 4-10 on the season in his 22 starts. That ERA around 4.5, and he finished up July on a positive note.
This is his 148th regular season appearance and start as a member of the Toronto Blue Jays. Pretty much every year, the 1 or 2 in the Blue Jay rotation. He started a ton of big games, started 7 playoff games for them. 8 playoff appearances, and as much as people talk about his pitching, they talk just as glowingly about the person that he is as well. And again, I think in some circles there was talk about whether he would even make this start. Kevin Gausman is on the mound, but I don't think we can draw conclusions one way or another about whether this means he will be traded or not.
On the ground at third, backing up, Okamoto backhands and throws to second to Urias to end the inning. Around the 2-out hit, no runs allowed, and 1 left on base for Kevin Gausman. No score, middle of the first.
Quinn Matthews will never forget August 1st, 2026 for the rest of his life after a terrific run in Memphis at AAA. He at long last, Brad, is a big leaguer.
Well, this is what you play for. You play for the opportunity to make it to the big leagues and then stay here.
The 2-2. Into left field, dropping and down for a base hit, and almost bounced over Nootbaar. As people who watch games here know, sometimes when it's hot, that turf gets a little springy, and that one almost got by him.
Ground ball hit toward third. Blaze has it. There's one. The turn is not in time. Ladd flying down the line. 2 long throws save him, but Matthews has his first out. A hopper to third, and a swing and a miss. He gets Okamoto. There's his first big league strikeout. High heat for out number 2.
Another baseball for the trophy case. A whole lot more hopefully coming the way of Quinn Matthews. First strikeout. Okamoto, 96-mile-an-hour cheese. A little something extra for the first one.
So 2 outs. George Springer is your batter. He had a hit last night.
Ground ball to the third baseman. That's played by Blaze Jordan, who throws high but caught and maintaining contact at first base. A good job over there by Burleson to retire Springer. 5-3 on the out, leaving a man on. No score after 1.
After getting 2 outs on 3 pitches, Church faced 5 in single. Jordan has seen 6 in this plate appearance. Gausman's 1-2. Swing, appeal to first, and a swing and a miss, strike 3. Had to double check that obvious swing for whatever reason. And another strikeout for Kevin Gausman. 2 Ks in 2 scoreless frames.
And pitch number 32 on the day is on its way. And a swing and a miss. There's the slider again. Second strikeout. 1 on, 1 out.
The slider started in. You see Dalton tried to stop himself early, opened up, and couldn't quite get to the one at the top of the zone.
There's a swing, a defensive swing, and a pop fly, shallow center field. It belongs to Church, who makes a one-handed grab. A leadoff walk to Kirk, and he was just standing at first base when the inning came to an end.
So now these Cardinals starting to see Gausman the second time around. Okamoto's in at third. Guerrero holding on the runner at first. Ground ball to second. There's one. Clement on to first in time to turn it. Got him by a half step. 2 down. Bases empty. Here's Jordan Walker.
That one sharply hit, and a diving try by Clement is unrewarded. Hard hit ball for Jordan Walker. Or the double play hurt there. Jordan's aboard with his first hit of the game, his second of the series. So Walker rifles a single into left. Here's Burleson, and he hits a bolt to right. Cardinals seeing this guy better the second time through. 3 singles in the inning. Burleson's 2 for 2 again. Another multi-hit game for Alec. 2 on, 2 out. Let's take advantage here with Herrera.
And the 1-2. Ground ball right side. Big hop for Urias, and Gausman gets out number 3.
Gausman scatters 3 singles, strands a pair, and keeps it scoreless, middle of the third.
That's the first out here in the bottom of the third. It'll bring up Guerrero, who reached on a fielder's choice in the first. And Guerrero hits it through the right side for a base hit. Schneider up to second. The first time the Blue Jays have gotten a runner into scoring position here today. First and second, 1 out for Okamoto.
First big league strikeout victim for Matthews. And he got under that one. He went after the first pitch. And Nootbaar in left makes the grab.
Nice, he could get a quick out. The pitch count is moving up on Quinn Matthews, pitching in the third here in his major league debut.
2 down, and here's Springer, who grounded out in his first at bat. Hit sharply and off the glove of Wynn and into left field, and Schneider will come in to score. Guerrero is into third safely. Springer's at second, and it's 1-0.
Good aggressive approach from George. It's a slider up and out over the plate. He pulls this baseball, but he hits it very hard right past a very good defender in Mason Wynn.
108 off the bat, and he hit it hard, and he drives in a run.
3 balls and a strike, and the bases are loaded. So 3 walks, 2 in the inning. Now it's bases loaded for Varsho, who struck out lefty versus lefty in his first plate appearance. Little pop. Crooks behind the plate will drop the mask, and Quinn Matthews, what a job. Nootbaar flied out. He's 0 for 1. Full count pitch, and a base hit the other way. That one on the barrel. And a good start for St. Louis. The Cardinals have 6 hits, all of them singles, and Mason Wynn is next.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Splitter in the dirt. Wynn goes down. 3 strikeouts already for Gausman.
Pitch. Lined into center. 7 hits for the Cardinals. Jordan's got 1, and with 2 outs, Jimmy Crooks is coming up. Well, we're getting our hits. We just can't get anybody home yet. Crooks a base hit in his first trip to the plate.
Back of the runner at second. 2 on, 2 out.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. A skip off the hill and a fist pump from Gausman. 4 Ks in 4 scoreless for the Blue Jays right-hander. 1-0 Blue Jays middle of the 4th.
1-0 Blue Jays bottom 4. Ernie Clement leading it off. Line drive, base hit into center.
Ernie just needed to get a changeup that he could reach. This one was below the zone. Gets down and gets it.
Smack to right center field towards the gap. Walker and Church going back a dive. It's off Church's glove. Down on the warning track. Clement got confused. Straw and Clement get together in between second and third, and Clement will race to third. Straw into second. It's a double. Ernie Clement thought Nathan Church caught it, but the Blue Jays don't end up with any outs on the base paths, at least. They miss out on the opportunity to score, but it's second and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and I think the most important thing to remember is there's still nobody out in this inning. But I like where everybody is right now. Second and third, nobody out.
Big opportunity for the Blue Jays.
And he hits it in the air to center. It is plenty deep enough to get a run home. Both runners will tag. Clement coming to the plate. Straw into third. Sac fly makes it 2-0.
Some great plate appearances from Luis Urias in the last 24 hours. He had the big one last night in the pinch hit variety.
Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. Here comes Nootbaar. He's on the run, on the run, on the run. Can he get there? He does, and he makes the catch. And there are 3 outs. Well, another run was scored. Quinn Matthews pitched out of a real tough jam. He gave up the 1 run. We go to the 5th inning.
I can't wait to hear what Quinn has to say about his first big league game. He has done himself and his friends and family very proud to this point.
That is hit hard. 1 hop from the outfield turf. Mason Wynn has it, throws. Good stretch by Burleson, and Kirk is out. And Quinn Matthews indeed goes 5 in his major league debut.
You know, and beyond what happens in the next 48 hours, then the next thing for Kevin Gausman, whether he stays here or not, would be what does he do in the offseason? Because he's going to be a free agent one way or another. Yep. Whether he's traded or not, he could re-sign here if he wanted to.
I don't think there's many Blue Jays fans that wouldn't take Kevin Gausman back on a 1-year deal.
That one a bullet into the gap. Another extra base hit perhaps for Herrera. He'll streak around first. He'll make his way to second, and there's a start. His 18th double, his 5th extra base hit in the last 8 games he's played.
Tapped out in front of the plate, fair ball. And the throw to first to get Nootbaar. Herrera read it well, was very aggressive going to third right there. Kirk took a peek, but takes the out at first.
Now the infield will come in for the Blue Jays as Mason Wynn is up. Wynn swings, and it's a drive right center field. That ball's going to get down and take a bounce high off the wall. The Cardinals are on the board as Herrera scores on the RBI double from Mason Wynn.
Mason didn't let it get too deep as far as the count was concerned. Went the other way, right center field, nice line drive stroke, and now the Cardinals are finally on the board.
The batter is Nathan Church, the center fielder. Ground ball to second. Urias up with it. And on to first for the out. 2 down as Wynn comes to third. And here comes Schneider. And is this going to be it? That is going to be it for Kevin Gausman. He will go 5 2/3. And the ovation is beginning. And undoubtedly is going to get louder and louder in appreciation not only of what he's done today, obviously, but what he's done for this team for the last 5 years as Kevin Gausman quite possibly walks off this mound for the final time. 2-1 Blue Jays here in the top of the 6th inning. And the 3-2. A broken bat, ground ball to third. Okamoto dodges the bat, gets the ball, and makes the play.
Fisher keeps the run off Gausman's line and keeps the Blue Jays in front.
And the Blue Jays still have the lead, 5 2/3, 1 run allowed, and now the hugs just keep on coming in the third base dugout for one of the best Blue Jay pitchers in a long, long time. And Gausman very appreciative for the ovation he got today.
The Cardinals are set up with 2 outs. Harrison reaches for the 3rd time in the game. Now the lefty-righty advantage swings into the Cardinals' direction. Here's Herrera, who doubled his last time up.
You do love this matchup, the way that Herrera swing the bat lately, and then him against the lefties. 5 of the 12 home runs this season have been against lefties for Ivan Herrera.
He's grounded to shortstop. Charging it, Clement takes it on the backhand, pumps, throws to first. Backhanded dig Guerrero to make the play and end the inning. A hit and a walk with 2 outs, but the go-ahead run stranded in scoring position.
Well, the Blue Jays will take it. A hit batter and an infield hit.
Wynn's got one of the best infield arms in baseball, but no one should make the throw from that deep on a slow bouncer.
And now Gastelum will face George Springer, who is 1 for 3, hit an RBI single in the 3rd, hitting .327 over his last 14 games. Down the right field line. Walker can't get it. Jimenez is in to score. Guerrero stops at 3rd. It's an RBI double for Springer. It's 3-1.
Not sure there's anybody else you want at the plate right now than George Springer. Just good at bat after good at bat.
He has given them a 2-run lead and knocked Gastelum out of the ball game as well. Another pitching change coming here for the Cardinals. Big spot here, 2nd and 3rd, 1 out. Infield in for the Cardinals. Alejandro Kirk has walked twice and grounded out once. Line drive right field. That's a base hit. Here comes Guerrero. Springer is getting the wave, and he's in to score. And it's 5-1.
That's vintage Alejandro Kirk ripping that baseball on a line the other way.
A 3-run bottom of the 7th for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays up 5-1. They'll go into the 9th inning, and Tyler Rogers are looking for the last 3 outs. And this is in the air to left center field. Varsho is there, and that's the ball game. 2 in a row over the Cardinals, 3 in a row overall. Some smiles on the field post game for the Blue Jays.